Hello there, Cheryl. How are you doing? How is my beautiful, wonderful Cheryl? How are you doing? Okay. Boy, I tell you, let me wait until a few of them come on in. Yes, so let's wait for a few of them to come on in. I don't know. Remember, guys, I took a little break, right? Because I went to England and then I wasn't doing live. And I wasn't on neither YouTube or Facebook. And I'm finna add you guys. I'm going to add, yeah. Because I noticed a lot of your guys' ranchers has fall off. So don't think that I deliberately. I something going on with the software because I see a few people still have it and quite a few people so I'm going to put it back there, okay? So I don't want y'all to think anything because it's not like that, and I will be putting the ranchers back on there. So anyway, guys, how's everyone doing? Everyone doing? As you guys come on in, kindly, just double tap the screen for me. I appreciate it. Yes, and thank you, Cheryl, for telling them to tap the screen. So we're going to talk a little bit about the election, right? And ranchers, because these little vultures, these green monsters are out. So they want to be very combative, very argumentative. So we're not going to do that. We didn't do that before the election, and we're not going to do that after election, right? So anybody come, just get rid of them. Time them out for 86 minutes, 120 minutes. We just going to time them out. We're not going to tolerate no disrespect over here, okay? Let them do what they do. Everybody have a channel. Everybody have a page. We're not going to, because a lot of them I blocked yesterday. A lot of them are they talking about I'm in my feelings. No, I live in the great United States of America, right? What I do is thinking about the best interests of Jamaica. So let's not get there. But anyway, guys, welcome everyone. Welcome to my platform. If you are new, yes, it is your girl, the one and only, Dr. Bongo. And please like and subscribe. And if you want to, you can engage with me, or at the end, you can leave a comment in the comment section, right? So, people, the election, right? Why? Mattel, you saying, you know what I'm going to say? I take away from this election here. If I didn't take away nothing else, I can truly say what I take away from this election. I'm going to tell the things that I like and the things that I didn't like. And guys, hello there, Geraldine. How are you, hon? Yeah, we're back. What was the major, like, you always, because you guys know I've been like really campaigning for the People's National Party, right? Because I'm a lover of the People's National Party. I like the fact that when I looked around, I saw a lot of mingling going on with the green and the orange and the green and the orange. That was the most positive thing I took up, and I'm going to leave it right there. But this whole election thing, I see them, they're coming out, they win. So we're going to expect that they're going to come out and they're going to have their bragging rights. Good afternoon to you, Audrey. And I would have loved some feedback from you guys. Just don't sit here and listen to me. If it's got any question, we could engage with each other and we could talk, right? What I noticed with this election, right? Because they were so, third term loading and everybody happy. And like I said, rightfully, because if Mark Golden had win, I would have been super happy as well. We don't have to even think that. You understand? Because I went really, really hard for him. But they're happy, and I'm saying, okay, I understand the win. But are they really looking at the bigger picture of this whole thing that went down? Because I'm going to break down some points here, right? I I could see, like, if they, we had 14 seats, right? I could see if they snatched like four of them, and it's like we could have said, well, at least major win. But we don't took back what, 15? It was at 14 and then 15, and I'm like, then you had the prime minister, right? We're talking about the prime minister. He had to actually be fighting just to get it, because at one time the PNP, the People's National Party, the guy for that area, he was beating Andrew like, yeah. And it's like weird on to the end all of a sudden, which I don't care what nobody wants to say. I mean, a lot of them was writing under my comment. That's why I start block them, Them I talk about, oh yeah, people bad mind, this and that. I'm like, bad mind for what? Didn't you see my post? I live in America. I live in the great United States of America. Yes, my love. Because say, if we were to flip the coin and see the behavior and the whole shenanigan that went on in Jamaica, if we were to see that here in America, people would be picketing right in front of the White House. Right in front, because Andrew Oldness, I don't know, I'm not afraid for talk. And it's my opinion and my opinion only. To me, it looks a little fishy and nobody can take it away from me. Nobody. Everybody wants, oh yeah, me I eat chat you, me want market you for win. And I care zero. My opinion is my opinion and nobody can take it away from me. And me look at me and say, no, sir. But you know what? This morning I got up and I laughed. You know how many people are calling me? And they were saying to me, they was like, come on guys, like up the live. We can do better. We can do a lot better. We just go with the vibes. Like up the live, people. Come on. Come on, just double tap on the screen for me. You don't have to look for those 3 little dots. You could just tap on the screen. People are calling me, oh, yeah, all right. I'm like, why are you calling me? Didn't I make it clear up till 2 days ago? I don't want anybody to call me. What is, they're so silly and immature. Okay? That's why I don't like petty people and immature people. And that's why I like my selective crowd that I have over here, because y'all are so mature, I'm like, so I think I'm going to have a heart attack. Life goes on. Yes, I do want a better Jamaica. Oh, yeah. And some of them sending me things in Messenger. Oh, yeah. But I'm like, are you, do I know you? I'm saying to myself, like, at the end of the day, do I know you? I don't know you, bitches. I don't know you bastards. I don't. Whole rag, I don't know you. So I don't know what is that you sending is going to make noise. Yes, I went hard. And I'm supposed to, because that's my party. That's my party of my choice. That's my political affiliation. But you're not going to come on my page. You're going to utilize your Facebook page and say everything that you want to say, but you're not going to say it on here. And you know what? I saw Andrew Oldness, right? Came out, and the guy for the what is the electoral office of Jamaica, he gave him the order of distinction. And that's how I know that there's something kind of fishy. Because remember, the EOG is placed, oh my God, I'm like, I just sit back and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? For the wonderful job that he did with the electoral. I'm like, what? I said, there we go. There is my validation and confirmation. I said, why do I feel it wasn't honest? Let me tell you something, Audrey. I felt the same way. I felt like it was not honest because there were so many gaps. Even at one time, there was 3 hours that I don't know. I think it was Andrew's wife. And remember that 3-hour gap that nobody should be, and the police that came and nobody could vote. It was so many things that happened. And I'm sitting here like, and y'all okay with that, right? But you know what? At the end of the day, I feel like this. It's everybody that's getting happy because I'm here. Because I'm watching the vlogs all over social media. And they're saying, oh, they might get $32,000 raise. And I'm like, so when do y'all... I'm wondering what, the Jamaican people are really thinking. Because when I heard the vlog, and it was a labor right vlog, and it was like... oh, when it was PNP time, nobody never get no raise. And look what Andrew will give them 32,000. And I'm saying to myself, right? So you really think from 16,000, he goes into office whenever he gets sworn back in or whatever they do. You think he's just going to lend you guys? Just give y'all guys that 32,000? And I'm listening, and she talking up a storm like she's so educated and everything, and I'm like, okay. But you know what I take away from this, guys? I'm going to sit back. I think I put up a few posts on there, and I'm going to watch the ride, and I'm going to laugh. I am going to laugh because I am not asking Christ. You see, all these people that the economy is good, and that's the reason why they vote for Andrew, and Andrew got the country on the right path. They are the ones that would love to look at a first world country and beg you something and tell you, say, hello dear charm, time out Jamaica. If you can send them a little thing, we don't have to suffer. Man, I'm telling you, I'm waiting for, as soon as them drop the hardship with them, I'll be bringing it to you guys in alive. Yeah, I will be bringing it to alive because look at things like healthcare. And when you go for TikTok, all you hear, the man give a good road. The man give a good road and highway. And I'm like, as a nation of people, I mean, I'm not saying that's not good enough. I'm not saying that's not good. Because we do, road works, yes, we need that. But come on now. What about like healthcare? I was so big. I was running, when I was doing all these lives and posts, healthcare was like one of healthcare and education. Because, you know, people, employment, yeah, you can get local gainful employment. But my two biggest thing was education and keep hearing the labor them I talk about. Look how the road pretty. Look how the road this and the road that. And I'm saying to myself, saying, is that all you want out of life? When you can't name road? So, no. Guys, got them some bias. And I don't even know why people are calling me biased, because I never hide the fact that I'm a strong supporter of the People's National Party. What? Some of them ask the labor right them, you okay with the healthcare system? Because I see a lot of uno, you know. I see a lot of uno. And let me stop and say to all my comrades, big up on a nice clean self. I know enough when I wake up this morning and someone are vexed, someone are disappointed because we say one market G, time come, but guess what happened? I still one market G. If you are a firm supporter of the People's National Party, don't get discouraged because somebody reach out to me and say, boy, Natty, boy, I'm not going to vote. I'm Jamaica, you know. I'm not vote again. Me now vote, I'm done with Jamaica. I'm done with PNP. And I said, no, see, you make them win. You make them win. He said, if you, me I tell you, me tell you, me couldn't be nothing but a socialist. And PNP could have lost 100 times. Nothing can sway my mind. Me say nothing cannot sway my mind. The way me grounded and rooted and stand firm. One People's National Party. You understand? One People's National. So I say to all the comrades them, because I'm not telling a lie, it is close. People, as much, you know, say, we can't deny them win. But you know, I wouldn't say it's a victory. Them can call me bad mind. And if them come over here and them are going with themselves, just mute them. I do whatever I want to do with them. Me say one People's National Party. Me said the election, we them are going and one. Me said them should have shame. Wanna call it a victory because number one, the only victory them get is that Andrew Holness was selected for a third term. But if you look at the bigger picture, it wasn't no victory because 15 seats the People's National Party take back from them. You see how them out here? Me say, you see when you go up on social media. Me say Anne-Marie Vaz, the whole of labor right them are crying. Me ask some PNP at all about Lord should do good work. Me not big up no labor right. Me, a one People's National Party strong supporter, I don't care. Because guess what? This is what I'm going to say. She was given the position to do the job, and it's the taxpayers' money. But now I'm going to say, no, she never do work. I would have been wicked to say that she did not build road. But, you understand? Them act like as if she did go in her pocket, go take it out there. But she did build road. So I have to give her that credit, though. Bad to bad, I have to give her that credit. But them act like as if, and it's neither here. Me say the people, them sad. Yeah, them not. But yeah, me in my mind, them like sit back and I pray the thing. And I say, oh, so on the side, them should have take Darrell Vaz with them, too. Them should have take Darrell Vaz with them. Sean, them should have take Darrell Vaz with them, too. You understand? Because say, imagine him do one little speech and say, poor lad, because he wife lose, he come out, you know, him go like him a bad man, him a gunman, and him a all kind of, yeah, like him a badness, one Portland badness, yeah. He come out and talk about Portland, have to be careful and watch out. And you know, so what got happen now? Mad. They should have taken him with me, you know, because the two of them married and them say, until death do us part. So I don't know why they take Anne-Marie. They say it bond the labor right them, you know. Then them separate them for you know the last thing. Until that do us part, they should have take Darrell Vaz too. They should have take him too. But you know another thing too, people, there was a low voting count. Who noticed that, right? The people them. Because when I looked at the overall, you know, a 400 and something thousand for the JLP and 400 and something thousand for the PNP, you know. And me see the way me hear the JLP them are going, it was not a victory. Because the way them so sure and say so good, them should have at least, the Jamaica Labour Party should be taking more seats. So me don't know how them are sit down and talk about, me say, yeah, it's a win. It's a win, me not get, but it's not victory. It's not victory. And me I tell you right now, when me look at the numbers them, you don't say even some of the candidate them was off by 100 and something point. Some of them did have by even 200 and something points. It wasn't a landslide, nothing. I mean, I look back and I say, why? The labor them really, let me tell you what is the momentum with the labor rights. They just so happy. Guys, as you come on in, just tap up the screen for me. We are just a whole vibe. The labor right them just so happy that Andrew Wayne saw them have bragging rights. Them now look at the bigger picture. And one sensible labor rights reach out to me this morning. One of the squad reach out to me and say, why? You know, see me a labor right, but why would she? And the person that have sense, them say, look how many seats will ask. Look how Andrew I get a run for when it come to a field constituency. The man, the PNP man, that be, she's not, the person is not saying, them they are afraid. When them say that the People's National Party, they lead Andrew Holness, them they are afraid. And that's why I know say something fishy. If any blogger want to take up this, my opinion only. If you don't like it, you don't know what to do. You understand? Because I don't go on none on the page go right. I don't come out and debunk or analyze none on the live stream. When I not go on with Andrew, so leave me look a live stream alone. My live stream is for me and my comrades them. You understand? Me and my people them. Mr. People, when towards the end, I said this look kind of fishy. Because guess what I know? You say if they lose to the PNP, why? Judgment. Why I mean know something not right. Don't you think, chat? Something don't right. Something don't right. Me say, when me say 400 and something thousand, so then Jamaica have how much people? Jamaica have what? About what? 2 million people? Or how much people Jamaica have? They know say the voters turnout they really, really low on both sides. When we see them out there, I go about one bro badness, 100 badness, and I say, are these people looking at the big picture of this election? 1%. 1%. Them say if anything, I would have said peaceful nation clearly didn't want, but they came out victorious. I can clearly state, okay, it's obvious we did not win, but we came out victorious. Because we snatched 15 seats from them. 15 seats. Oh, they say Juliet fears. Juliet looked like she never pleased. On this thing? Because I think Juliet, the thing said them all get a landslide and Wally, because you know, they're very arrogant, they're very sure of themselves. So when I was looking, this is my reading, this is what my perspective, what I see, not the whole social media. I say, look like she not too pleased, How she get a better turnout? She get a better turnout than her husband. Me not care when nobody wants to say it fishy. And then one time he say Andrew Holness come out and the EOJ give him the award of distinction for amazing work. Come here, Andrew Holness. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? How are you doing, Sharon? Him give Glasspool the award of distinction for doing such an amazing job with that. Well, I'm saying which part of that is amazing to help you win? Bye. Let me tell you. Me say they call me bad mind, they call me wicked, they call me all kind of thing. Them I put laughing emoji like that. Last night me sleep good. So when election done, I went to sleep. I smoked me up a ziggy and I went to sleep. I uno hungry belly one them down there. Hold on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that I noticed, right? I don't know how we end up with the art of distinction because people, the older people and was fainting. It's like, I think they need to revamp this whole because you know the son of Jamaica Act, right? You know some hear enough of the Commrades them saying, them leave and went back home because the lines them were so long, the sun was so hot, there was nothing, them thirsty, no bathroom. Some of them got fed up and then went back home. And another thing, can anybody care for explain this to me, right? Because I don't quite understand the process. So if you don't have a voter's ID, right, can you still vote? Can I hear one of them say she don't want to vote, but she never have a voter's ID? I thought there was a list. I thought there was something like a list or something like that where you can put your name on it. Come and sit where I say, so you tell me so that was the reason why you don't vote. So you know election call. No, she said that him call it like close up to the time. So by the time she full of get an ID, it would take too long, so she want to get an ID. I'm like, you're full of too much excuse, man. You're full of, respectfully, they're full of too much excuse. Because I don't understand. Just like me love the People's National Party, me know people love the Jamaica Labour Party. But look on the healthcare system. Come on now, guys. It's not about being a hater or being a bias. The healthcare system in Jamaica is in shambles. In a very, anybody will come out. Can me hear some laborers speak up to, and say true. But you have some labor, you have some labor right a lie and a talk about it's not that bad. I mean, I say, sleeping on the ground is not that bad. You need critical care. And I know that to look point. I mean, me not talk about, me talk about life saving. And still yet, 3 days I bleed out. I'm not going to really sit up and said, it's not that bad. I don't get it. From I was a little tot girl, I was told that health is wealth. Because if you're that sick where you cannot take care of yourself, then you probably can't go out, you can't take care of your everyday living, you can't go out, they go fend for if you understand, health is wealth. And that's something where I think that you're supposed to, every country should have something set up. And me say the labor right them, all them I talk about, look on the nice road them. Look on the highway them. And me I say, okay, so if you're sick and you're not well, okay, you go. And then let's touch on education. Say them, Lord God, no sir, why me no know? And I mean them say down so kind of people. Them say me and one of the don'ts when them out there now. So when me ask the person, because when me really look at it now, the turnout was very, very low. Turnout was very, very low. Because you see what people, we're gonna talk the truth. When you look at the PNP rally them the full, right? The PNP rally them full, and same thing where. So if the, why may I tell you, the instead of part the right there, so me not understand. That's why me they telling us a crowd no win an election, Me telling us a crowd don't win election. Because when you look at the rally them full, man. And then you will tell me when the real deal come, Jabongo, them know that most charity won't be any money from we overseas. Let me tell you something. I swear to God, this a little girl, them me said all them pussy string could have drop out. Pardon my profanity. I don't care which hurricane come and blow off the road. Them can't get nothing from me. Them better go ask Andrew Holness. Me serious, I swear to God. You see, like all them say the economy is good, and Andrew Holness have it on the right track. If them put them to her, they're on the right track. Go to your MP. Go to your PM. I swear to God. All the people up here. But me notice, Dana, she come out and rejoice. This morning, she rejoice and she got on with herself. And I talk about one Andrew badness. And she already knows Andrew that will win. Because she tell everybody and her daughter says she say Andrew name pan the mango. So then I come here. So what you do? Are you go write Andrew name? What you do? You go do a ritual? Did you want here this morning? And anytime I drink something, it always come true. And in the after win, because no, you know why you want him to win? Because you're a thief and you're a scammer. And you are, because him know what you do, Him know what you do. Dana, him knows what you're doing. Them turn a blind eye. And true, you really want him to win now because of your cushion. It's your cushion and you're somewhat protection at the garrison, in the strong old labor right garrison. Yes, my love. And imagine your PM win, right? Come here, pretty thing, Our PM win. I don't think so should have celebrate our PM. Instead of live what she do this morning, she make it all about her. Should I look a few things about the PM and all of a sudden she start to make herself comparison to Andrew Holness. They hear her now. And I sent to them do me like Andrew. The amount of lie them I tell me. So and then she go for one look she go for a blogger that just I think made some live about her. And she is saying, and she not call the blogger name, you know. But we can know who she attack. We know who she attack. Me not giving them, me say them can't even get ear if I eat them need for survive. I mean it. They can call me bitter. They can call me bad mind. I care zero. They can't get nothing from me. Me say they can't get a thing. But the year now, what them call her scammer, them say she thief money, everything she align it up to Andrew. And the same thing them do Andrew, the same thing them do me. Me see I one over there cuss me out because of the school bag. And them think they she attack, you know. Cuss me out because this and that. You hear me now? Oh, me know we should attack still, you know. You hear me now? You sit down at troublemaker, you know. You know, some liberate are basking at what it is, but let me tell you something. Me write 2 posts on my page. Comrades, let me tell you something, comrades. Sit back and watch the ride. Sit back and watch the ride. Me, I give them 90 days. You know the show like 90 days, fiance? Me, I give them 90 days. Because them I run and say them all get $32,000, right? We will have sense, no say. Why am I going to do a stretch out the 32,000 and make it when it go another time when election for come up again, then it run comments and put it into effect? Yeah, man. Me say, me say, every time then come out your ball and I talk about the government this, I'll be right here for carry Congo, no? When you get a green card, you're supposed to work and put something in the country. And you know that you're so right, Marine Vessel. Marine Vessel still need a pudding. Yeah, listen, she have been out the country so much. But you know, she like to prove a point. Because Trump is not playing. And I think in Florida, when you're DeSantos or whatever, him not playing either. But you know, she says she have powers anyway. She says she have powers, so I guess her powers will help her. I don't know. But my love, the low voter turnout was horrible. I was disappointed. And even some of the labor rights were saying, oh my God, Jamaica have enough people. It should have been way more than that. But what I'm going to say, comrades, hold the head up. And if one is a true supporter of the People's National Party, stand firm. Stand firm, love. The election just won. But guess what? A lot of things I know the People's National Party take away from this year. And the next 5 years, a judgment. Me already declare and decree that. Me say, you know what I would love to see the People's National Party do? Because we live in an age where there's a lot of internet and, you know, social media. Everything where Marky G do, put it on camera. Because I sit back and realize that is what Holness does. So people, everybody have them smartphone, everybody I look. So if in go there, I'm going to sit up on the panca. So the people see so much of him and them just believe that he's doing so much. So I would love to see the People's National Party do the same thing. Every good deed you want to do, dash it on social media. Keep putting it on social media. Give it time. Because let me tell you something. Enough of them, you know, when someone telling you now, hey, some of the Jamaican people are wicked, you know. Enough of them. Who remember during pandemic, there was a live, right? Mama said me can't find it where the woman said, where Andrew shut down the whole country, you know. Hold on then. Mama said me can't find it, people. Oh boy. Okay, all of the people. All on there. Election just running the people. Election just run. And Liberator complain already today. Can you imagine? You're the one and all people. You're the one and all.
Yeah, this one Damian Crawford. Kuya me boss. JP come here come cut ribbon so then give me water tank for the 9 year. Labor right in a power. This is what they give we in our community. And Hanjo come here come cut ribbon. And look at the sweetest thing about it. Not even a drip of water. Kuya. Not even a drip of water.
Okay, so here, hold on there.
This one, Damien.
So here we have the day after the election. And she is supposed to be a Labourite. And she is mad because she said the Jamaica Labour Party promised them water. Even went as far to bring the container. I'll make on the seat. I'm not like show, but I'll make on the seat real quick. Hold on there. Hold on. Take a look at the screen, my people. Oh shit, I can't show it on the screen. Hold on there.
JP, you come here, come country band, so then give you water tank for the 9 years.
And she said, JP, I'm going to want him to say. I said, JP, she have an green.
Then give we in our community.
She have an green.
And Hanjo come here, come country band. And look at the sweetest thing about it.
No water that come out of pipe.
Not even a drip of water. Kuya. Not even a drip of...
They gave her... She said that Andrew come and give her one big tank. I think it's where they store the water into. And some kind of way them attach like a little faucet to it. And if you look at the time, I don't know why it's not showing. Because I wanted you guys to see. Because I don't want y'all to think I'm lying. She have on her green outfit. And on the tank, the big JLP label is on there on the tank. And when she turn it on. But later, I'm going to ask you a question. So you went and vote for him, right? Because he brought the tank without any water access. And now you said how many days them promised to get water and no water when you turn on the pipe. So now you're mad. So why, if you know all of that, so a little thing I go on. You understand? A pure little thing I go on. Because there is no way.
Hanjo come here, come country band. Don't tell me now.
But are you vote for him?
Dead or not dead? Blind in blood clot.
You should. I'm not going to condone or incite any violence. I said she take off the green shirt and she start rip it up. But I'm like, why we have to go there as a nation, right? Because it's clear, especially if we live in a first world country, right? And we can see what is going on. We see what's going on, you know. Imagine the ones them that live down there. I don't see money chaser here. Imagine the ones them big up all my comrades, PNP for life. You understand what we say, one People's National Party. We now watch the nice. We now want care who win. A victory for week. I will take with 15 of them seats, right? So if you just join in, can them over there celebrate. I don't know what is there to celebrate. A win is a win. They'll give them. But as I'm telling you, all my comrades, a victory for him, yes, progress. Because we liquid 15 from half of them foot. You understand? So let's touch on Anne-Marie Vaz, right? You know, them a dash out all of the picture them. Oh, saying as morning come, show out there with road, she work hard and all that thing there. So she did a little live press, and you know, she sounds so sad. She sounds so sad. Good afternoon, everyone. Hold on, my lovely people. Give me a minute here. Yeah, she sounded so sad. And she was saying that, you know, all the work that she did, all the hard work, and, you know, and you can tell that she feel it. She feel it. She feel the loss. Because she was so sure that day she was going to get the seat. She was so, it's like she had talked and she was like, every time you say Anne-Marie Vaz, you know, she always jittery, bubbly. And when she did the live press, it's like she never read the feet. It's like that one that yeah, 6 or 9, you know. She was not ready for it. Me say the woman sound like a little poor thing. And I'm talk about recount. But you know, if they want to do a recount for her, them need to do a recount for the whole Ross election. What do you think, chat? Because if you look at some of the seat them that was held by the People's National Party and the Jamaica, some of them were close. I saw some that was like 100 and something. I see some that was like 200 and something. So if them are going to do it for some, all of them that was close. That's why when I said me hear them out here celebrate the Jamaica Labour Party, yes, it's a win you're supposed to celebrate. But when you look at the flip kind, like, where's the victory? Y'all lost so many seats that was taken care. But you know what I'm saying? You know which one of them surprised me? St. James. St. James. But you know, our St. James, the parish of St. James, surprised me. Yep. The parish of St. James. You know another one that surprised me too? St. Catherine. St. Catherine and St. James, them two parish that surprised me. I thought that the People's National Party should have done better in a St. James, no, in a St. Catherine. I was so shocked. Me know say Bob say they'll win back, you know. Yes, me understand. Me get that. Me get the whole story with that one day. But St. Catherine, for some reason, surprised me. Somebody that all I made with me before me come on the live and them saying, give Andrew a chance. Yeah, them not come on, Bongo. You have to give Andrew a chance. All right, him could have do better in the 5 years, but him have 5 more years to make it right. And I said to the person, okay, he didn't have 5 years, he had 9. He did not have 5 years. I had to correct her. He did not have 5 years, he had 9. And I asked her, what? Because she kept going back to Marky G. I said, Marky G is not the Prime Minister of Jamaica. We don't love to call people down. So he's the opposition. He was not the ruling, he's not the ruling Prime Minister. We're talking about who is in power, who have the dictatorship over the country. So stop talking about what Marky G do. Because that is another counter argument they like to say. So what Marky G? Marky G is not the Prime Minister of Jamaica. So I asked her the question, okay, what did he do? And like clockwise, she said, you know, see the good road that we have. When you come from far in Bongo, you can drive by highway. I said, listen, I drive on highway all the time. I live in the great United States of America. When she turned to me and she said, when you come off of the plane, and like back in the days with PNP time, when the road never there, you get nice smooth. If you come off a normal Manly, you get nice smooth road, you jump on the highway. If you come off a Sangster, you jump on the highway. So I said, honey, stop right there. I'm going to tell you, I drive on the highway every freaking day. So I mean, it's a good step, yeah, for a third world country. So don't bring that as a pointer to me to tell me to drive now. Yeah, that is good. And like I said, I am going to commend because we did need road. But is that good enough though? 9 years. What about healthcare? Then I flipped it back at her. And I said, come on guys, like up the live. Come on, we can do better. Come on, we can bring the live up a little bit, right? So we're just holding the vibes here. So I said to her, what about healthcare? She said, me hear people on your page. I said, Bongo, no, the free healthcare is not a Jamaica. She said, healthcare is free. That is what she said. Is it true, people in the chat? She said, healthcare is free. She said, there's a part program that the Jamaica Labour Party, because they bring in the part. Another fact check. Murphy, are you here? Our money chaser? Is it true that it's the Jamaica Labour Party bring the part program into whatever? Because I'm hearing one side saying one thing and one side saying the other thing. But despite it all, then they also stated that elderly, if you're elderly, everything is free. Then if I'm going to run with that narrative, right? Me say, Queen Cal, teefy right off. Then me say, I don't care what nobody wants to say. Because even one at a time, you know, me forgot where I name. When the PNP that lead, you know, then Alpha sudden it just flip and gone over. And fear area where she get majority of the vote. Which part should pick up some of the other vote them from? Me I said there's nowhere. Me I calculating in I said something not right. Something not right. But going back to the healthcare, right? They're saying that elderly, right? All elderly get free health care, get on a part program, get a voucher. Because I'm telling you, I've been listening to the vlogs and the blogs, and they're saying, you know, once you're elderly and you have a certain age, you get all these benefits. Then if that was true, why is it that we always hear the plight and the cry of the elderly in Jamaica? Saying that they can't find money for buy medicine, then got doctor, and if they want extra how much money and MRI. So where is the facts checking on this? They have to fix the road as to. And you know what, Audrey, you're absolutely right. I think one of the big push for fixing the road, because you know the man say me bad mind and bias, you know. Yeah, man. True me is a strong supporter and a lover of the People's National Party. Or here say, me bad mind, me this. Because them come with them, you know what I noticed with the, not all, but some of the laborites, them though, them come with ignorance. Yes. If me have a standpoint about my People's National Party and me, you know, me I talk about what me feel or how me feel about them, you see them run up on a nature plot. You know, so through this whole electoral thing, no blogger can tell me, say, that them see me on them platform, debunk, analyze, counter argument them. No, none. As much as somebody thinks them they might say I don't like, I have not been on none of them platform. When them I say Ray, Andrew Oldness, I give them pointers why people must vote for him, I don't look and I don't write. I don't know why these people feel the need that when I have my own opinion, they want to snatch it away from me. Whether they want to think it's lie, truth, or whatever, it's my opinion. If you don't notice me, I do not go there. When anybody do them live, I don't counter argument them. Because that's their opinion and that's how they feel. People can't even get them pension, all right. See, another thing was a big selling point for Andrew Oldness, the amount of house that he built. Them say him are the only prime minister that built so much house, right? Yeah, them say him build more houses than, no. We're not going at it. And I'm looking back and say, is that true? Because I know for a fact, like my dad and my lineage and my heritage are grounded and rooted in the People's National Party, right? And me remember back in the days, my dad and my grandma used to tell me about these housing schemes that the People's National Party built. And I see Andrew build house. I would be a liar if I don't see, but I cannot sit here and firmly state that Andrew Oldness build more house than the People's National Party, or more so the Jamaican Labour Party. Because when you cut a 1-1 house and People's National Party are drop scheme here, scheme all over the island. And it's not bad enough, because a lot of people were able to get a house under the hands of Andrew Oldness. You understand? They were able to get a house. So at the end of the day, it's a good thing. But I see when them prep it up. I see where the laborites them are running around with that and say, yes, and build a more house and this, that, and that's not true. That's not true, because if truth be told, he ran on the promise that when he went into office, he guaranteed how many houses he were going to build. And he did not fail on it. He did not. How many houses did he promise, chat? And out of all that, within the 9 years, how much of them were delivered? Excuses and excuses and excuses. You see, Audrey, you see that road thing here? I was thinking the same thing. Great minds think a lot. You see, because Jamaica is based off tourism, that was another initiative with the whole highway and road. Which in result, we as, not we, but I mean, Jamaicans are benefiting from it. But the whole idea was pretty much to cater towards tourism. Me say what day Pernell Charles Jr. You understand? Me said, say the labor right there really has something else. After, me said during the election and during the campaigning, just because it was a PNP area, he want bulldozer down the whole like people in house. You understand? Boy, me I tell you. Boy, them say, but anyway, them said the economy is in a good shape. That's how and me say so, The laborers said the economy is good. Crime rate is low. You can sleep with the window and door open. What you saying? Because I'm going to chat what them saying. And unemployment is down. Listen. Hold on there, 10 tour in a one. When they don't take it and run with it, I just vibes me out all, we don't know. Do you guys know that Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump want to cut certain ties with Jamaica. Listen, my perspective of God, everything we say them say I lie, me I tell. Me I talk about what me hear in American news. He said the call centers them down there in Jamaica, they're not stable, Right now, Donald Trump want to cut that ties and say all of them people that were into the call center, because him saying that he want to protect the American citizen, and him don't trust the call centers them having our information. Yes, our information, our data, and different things. And me say, ratchet clad. Yeah, me know, no. If Trump think them weird, right, me know say Andrew Hollis must get a whip of that. Say, cause we know say Trump can flip a script anytime. So we're just going to entertain that scenario because I heard it. I heard it on the American news. I mean, I say then if him decides to guess what? We now if the call centers then were employed, kind of made them a brag, and said the call center employ about over 200 and something thousand people. So what if, right? Because we know how Trump roll. And Trump decides, guess what? We don't want a contract. We're not going on a job for call center out here in America. You know how much of them are going to lose work? Yeah, I hear them all ball now. Then them all, yeah man, them all ball. And you hear say, Andrew not provide other work for them. And I said to myself, so when I hear the look of thing, I say, I wonder if Andrew know what I go on. Yeah, I understand because this is another bragging right for him, Unemployment is low because the call center that he created employ over 200,000 people. And listen, I don't have to come here and tell any lies, because say this is the day after election, so all the TikTok, YouTube, everybody that showed everything, so they can just type in anything and out of Google and it will pop right up. Come on people, we can do better. Come on, double tap the screen for me. We can do better. We're holding the vibes over here. Even because we know enough labor rights over here listening. Nobody's over here disrespecting Andrew Holness or any labor right per se, all right? We the People's National Party, we have morals and ethics about ourselves. You understand? We just deal with matters at hand. We're not sending nobody up under their mother or under their father. We're not talking about anybody VJJ. So yeah, so they can just double tap the screen for me. Come on, 4 more tap. Yeah, I mean, I said to myself, because I'm talking about unemployment is what? Yeah, what was the number when they give for unemployment? It was a very low number, like them say 1.3% or 3%. Something like that. Nobody quote me too much word for word for the numbers when I call them. Because I know them over here for run over here, so I said this and I said that. So don't quote me fully on it. I mean, I say that if the numbers are so low with unemployment, so then wicked. If the numbers were, there are so much people at Jamaica unemployed. If the numbers for unemployment is so low, then why are so many people unemployed? When they were doing the campaigning and when I heard Andrew Holness said, right, there is 3,000 government jobs that is unfilled. Up to now, I can't get it out of my head. I mean, I said people love to work for the government because of the benefit. And enough of them down here right now, because we see the plight. We see them come all the time and talk about, them now can't find no work and whatever. I mean, I said to myself, say, then why are? But I did a live on it and Uno was saying, because the salary cheap. But even the salary cheap, come on guys, the benefit will come with it. Enough people that still take it. Me still don't see there's 3,000 government job unfilled. I still cannot see that. Next set of people that I'm disappointed in, the taxi drivers. The taxi drivers in Jamaica. But I'm telling you, comrade, we going to have the laugh last. You see how them a laugh now? Can them find everything funny? Them find everything hilarious because one Andrew Badness win? Me tell you, I am going to give them a 90-day fiance run. Because within 90 days, me now ask Christ, we going to hear about it. We are going to hear, and people in a first world country, shut on the eyes, shut on the ears. Yes, my love. Them say the economy is good. Them say that he's doing a great job. He's the prime minister, saving the money for no look on nest egg, for no grand pitney them and whatever. Yes, my love. But if you don't want to help, you can't go help. But me know, as a matter of fact, if you don't want to do it, you don't do it. But me I tell you, when nothing I go do, not them can't get $1 from me. If I hear them want to see the light that if that them go get. Nope. They're not get it. But let me touch upon the taxi drivers, right? Look me hear the taxi drivers them, right? I always a complain about this, that fees, getting ticket, that kind of thing, get them vehicle impound. Me say you see yesterday, cause you know say me there from TikTok to Yasso everywhere, so me I get a glimpse of everything that I go on. I was so surprised of the taxi driver them. But 1 p.m. You don't hear 1 p.m. I vote for bro God because me not care what they want to say about him because them make me get a bro God make me know if I get license for taxi PP or whatever they call it. Or for license up then taxi for make it turn it in a taxi. And me I say, then what did the walla uno? No what did the walla uno sit down and complain? I sit there and talk about, oh, the police them are going to big ticket, the police them are take one a vehicle, the seat belt, and all them sitting there. I say, I wonder if they get paid. You know, sir, may I tell you the truth? I hold for money running in the election and the people. Me say I hold for money running, I hold for grease and palm and go in the election and the people. Don't make them fool, you know. Me say smaddy. And me that you can't tell me say a lie because I tell you say anytime I call your name, I can come with the seat. Somebody wrote it in the comment section and she read it out. The person said yes because them give me money. For them give her money for no for let me say it, oh me hear it. Come on, say it verbatim, oh me hear it. Like she said, a true can them talk about oh no. Oh it started then I say, why them I say oh labor right PF people figure vote. And she said both sides do it. PNP do it as well. Peer people for go vote. And somebody in the comment section said that a true because them give me $8,000 for not go vote. And she kind of don't play it. She kind of don't play it. It was a PNP person wrote in the comment section that them give $8,000 and she never go vote for the PNP. And me I said to myself, look at that shiggity. Imagine you is not a People's National Party supporter. You understand? I don't know if you probably was just utilizing, but oh yeah, PNP and a true, can you get $8,000 for no vote? But let me tell you something. Me not care because I say the real die-hearted, them like when we say the die-hearted PNP, you know. Them don't like, it's sometimes we say die-hearted, it cut them to the core. Because I say them a flip-flopper. If, hey, chat, if you notice anytime when we attack and we say we are die-hearted PNP, what anybody knows so we stand firm for a party. You understand? And we ride for a party. And that word been using for years. And yesterday we start using that word there. It cut them to the core. But oh, people talking about die-hearted this and die-hearted that. But in order, oh, you know, hear them counter argument now. Where people shouldn't be die-hearted, people should just want what is best for the country. Then yeah, if you love your party and you want your party to do right for your country, yes, it's a die-hearted. Because labor right out do the same thing. Anything with the PNP I do, the labor right I do. Them are die-hearted too. Them are die-hearted. So back to the woman who collect the $8,000. And I said to myself, say, you know, say she's not, because if she really love Jamaica and love standing firm and love with the People's National Party, I said, $8,000, I say, it kind of fuck with my medicine and I have to lick off one cigarette. I say, Jamaica high, right? Murphy is still there. Me not enough money chaser there. $8,000 still money, right? By the time you got grocery that nag you. I don't even think you can get a real 1 week worth of food off of $8,000. And what's if you have picnic? You understand? Me don't know how much our box food is in Jamaica because I don't live there. But I'm just saying, me can't just imagine. Can me hear the plight and the cry of the people? $8,000 is not going to last you that long. Not going to last. And you sell your soul. And you not think what's going to happen for the next 5 years. That's why I say, you know what? Hey, girl, move. You is no comrade. No comrade. Leg off of People's National Party. Leg off of them short tail. No comrade. Because any intelligent, mature comrade with sense not sell out for $8,000. Me say them not going to sell out for $8,000. Instead, there's a liquor mentality. And eat now and think about it later. And it a fuck up Jamaica too. Pardon my French, my wonderful people. Pardon my French, I don't want to curse, but sometimes I get a little hyper. I do apologize. Me say $8,000. Me I'll hear say, down there in between Westmoreland and St. James, I'll pay big money and I'll 80,000 for not come out and vote. Yeah. I'll them something that go on. I'm going to sit back and I say, all right, when the next 5 years come, how can we regulate this thing? That's why it hurt me to the core when Andrew Holness come out and said him gave gospel the distinction of honor for doing such a wonderful job and service with the electoral. Me said, Jesus Christ, I pay fucker one na this. Pure fucker one in it. Me say, me couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But me tell you right now, me tell you, someone to come right on a mad, someone to disappoint you, someone to upset, and me understand. Because I tell you, some people are lovers of the People's National Party. And you know, them not do it just now, whatever, me tell you, it from them say from back then, from Manly then, them have them grandmother still alive from Manly days, Portia days, PJ, coming all the way up. And you know, say, you have the ones them out here, you have some laborers will not give PNP no credit. Them act like Andrew Holness is the only prime minister that have done something for Jamaica. You have those extremist labor rights. Our ranchers, if them come over here, just lick off them head for me, yeah? Yes, man. We're not, if them come over here, they want to be respectful, it's fine. But if them come over here with any disrespect, because over here is a nonsense, no, just, we're not dealing with them. You understand? We're not dealing with them. We're over here having a mature conversation. We're not cursing anybody. So anybody disrespect anybody, any labor right come over and disrespect, I don't know what to do. What I'm saying here, right? They're acting like the People's National Party has done nothing for Jamaica. Just listen to the vlogs and just do a survey around. I didn't hear Andrew do. I even hear Andrew doing the campaign reel. Who was listening when him say him did more? Him use over the last 50 years. Him go back 50 years and put another point. He said 150 years. It's like him give him credit for everything good about Jamaica. Everything good about Jamaica. And I'm going to say something that, and I know my grandmother is not lying to me. You see this whole road thing? It's the People's National Party first started. They came in and they took over and they built on it. Say, I have to be honest. But the way all they put it is like the Jamaica Labour Party, I mean the People's National Party, there was no road in Jamaica. If we're going to be honest, they slowed the process yesterday. A lot of person went back home. We talked about that, Karen, earlier. Even with the incident with Andrew Holness' wife and the 3 hour. And I mean, they slowed it. They dragged it out. People, the elderly left and went home. People were, like I said, people were tired. People were thirsty. People needed to use the restroom. People got frustrated. It was just a whole. And for him to talk about giving them the distinction of honor for doing such a great job with the whole election, the electoral, wait, stand for the EOJ, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Are we being real serious right now? I'm like, it's a mess. It needs work. Then you guys hear about the 15. You guys hear about the 15-year-old that went in there and vote. I was watching my cousin Wayne Lonesome, and I was like, oh God, Jesus Christ, that should have never came out. Oh God. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. 15-year-old. How is it a 15-year-old was allowed to go and cast a vote? You see, if this was America, I'm telling you, placards would have been out and big things was going to happen. And these are things that documented because they sent the evidence to Wayne Lonesome. And Wayne Lonesome was under life. He was trying to see if he could reach certain authorities. There was so much thieving, so much fraud. There was so much thing that happened that people have receipt of. That people have receipt of. They were buying up. Let me tell you something. I know for a fact. I heard that one this morning about 8,000, and I know one about 80,000 over there in St. James. They were appearing people not to come out and vote. And I'm like, that's why I said, we as a Jamaica, as a nation, something have to happen. Because if you want to run on this eat now mentality and don't think down the line, and then when fire that mus steal and think I could start up, Lord, and I tell them now they know we are suffer down here. Poor people are feel it. The government now do nothing for we. 2 months now me say water truck. 3 months now me say garbage truck. I'm not gala with myself. But Uno was the same one when Uno could have sit there and think about, weigh the options, look and said, over the years, did I see this? Just kind of, doing a look at thing on the mind. You understand? Wrestling on the mind and say, boy, should I vote for such and such? Well, we see them Bill Road. What else them do? Okay, I read them cut oaths. Who I get the oaths them? I'm just throwing some pointers out there. And I'm like, you really take money, and then by the time you got grocery, the 80,000 done. So you don't need to live the next week, and the week after that, the month after that, the year after that. Like, come on now, man. We're in 20. I just don't understand. Jamaica, for a third world country, want to live like a first world country. I've been telling you guys that. Because when you go down there, even we that live in a first world country, they like to tell us that them look better than we, right? Them say them a drive Beamer, Range Rover, Mercedes Benz. Them say them live in a mansion. Them say we live in a boardhouse up here. Them say, them say all kind of thing for put we down in a first world country. Cause them want to live like, yeah. So me I said to myself, then why don't y'all start thinking like a first world country? Czech and China Arbor came to Jamaica because of Portia Simpson Miller that visited China and brought the Chinese to make Jamaica major shipping hub. The entire JLP protested and boycotted the Chinese. Yep. That's why I was saying, I don't know if you were on there. When I see them taking credit for the road, it's the People's National Party started it. I can't fact check it out on the one. The GLP came on because yes, they were the party that went into power, but don't act like I say for uno, everything just start from. Even the NHT, they want to take credit for the National Housing Trust. I was listening to a blog this morning, and there is in Africa. Anybody is familiar with Kingston and St. Andrew? I think they build like a bus terminal there. I wouldn't build there. Them build something where the buses them and whatever. Me hear them are saying that look, people are saying Andrew no do nothing. Look at the big bus terminal where they build in Africa. And but I couldn't really like fact check them on it, because to be honest, I didn't know who built it. I don't know who built them. Say there's a big bus terminal somewhere in Africa, and kind of was talking about all them different attributes and them accolades and marmalades and what him done did. And I was like, wow. And I've never seen that bus terminal. So hold on there, people, hold on. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, and I did not know, so I went and did a little research, and I looked and I was like, whoa. This was my first time. I didn't even know they had that little bus terminal. I think it's like in between Alpha Tree and Crossroad, somewhere in that area. And I was saying to myself, it actually looks nice, but I didn't know who built it. And I tried to find out who, but I wasn't getting any findings on it. I mean, I come out and give one of false news, and I was like, whoa, if the Jamaica Labour Party built it, that's a good thing. I know one thing with me, I mean, I can't give people, I say, whoa, I never know that they had that accomplishment that the Jamaica Labour Party did, because it really looks good. You understand? It looks good. I say, whoa, that's good, but still, hold on, let me say something here. They all were tricked by taking the fencing. It's the PNP bill it? You're there. It's the PNP build the terminal. Are you sure? And reintroduce a national bus system called the JUTC. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I think my grandmother told me about that. Hello, how are you doing, Sophia? Oh, Karen Barnes said it's the PNP built it. Then why are they taking credit for it? Because that was one of the things they were talking about. Yeah. Okay. Are you sure? Because the way hear them talk about the buster. Lord God, I can't buy that. But it's nice. Anyway, it's nice. But like I said, the healthcare system is my big pet peeve because when I and it's not only if it's one thing if like in Kingston it's bad, but you got Portland it look better, or you go to St. Mary look better, I even go Manchester, but through the whole island, every single one of the hospital and they're crying that they're in deplorable condition. So I'm asking you Jamaican people, are you guys okay with that? Because sickness, set like rain, Today you will feel hot, and then tomorrow you don't feel good, and before it escalates, you don't want a better healthcare system. Because I hear you, labor rights, I say, give him 5 more years, make him sick. Give him 5 more years, make him continue working. You understand? You guys are saying give him 5 more years, make him continue. But matters like that should have been done within 5 years. I know we're at 9 years, people. Call me bad mind all you want. Call me bitter, angry. Because, Mark and Gino, when I care zero, I don't know no from a can of paint. Because if healthcare is that bad, so for the ones that are living in Jamaica, Murphy, are you here? Money Chaser probably not here. When I really think the healthcare system in Jamaica, the hospital is workable, because I tell you the truth, if me will forget sick down there, and see another thing, yeah. He said not all, can only teach me the names them, St. Andrew, and there's another one. When here, not all, St. Andrew, I think it's a S word. Remember, that even if the minimum wage go to 32,000, let's do the maths. Because I don't think we're idiot, Because anybody can get sick, and throughout your lifetime, you are going to pick up. You might get the flu, you might get this, you might get that. You can't get anything. It can't happen to you. Even at 32,000 a week, right? Times 4. 4 fours are 16. And then you add 8 to it. Yeah, you understand? 4 fours is 16. So it's 100 and something. If you get sick, right, and plus if you have pitney, so we're going to put you down to 2 pitney. Make a reason, right? Who to tell? You have to pay, if you don't own your house, you pay rent. So is that enough still, right? Not only if he grant that 32,000, so a lot of employers are going to lay off a lot of people. Mark my 10, if that 32 ever make it to come into effect, a lot of employers, because them barely want to pay them 16. I'm not saying that they're not worthy to get it, but there's certain measures have to be put in place where the employers probably getting some incentive where they can balance certain things. But if you're going to let things stay and mandate for it to go up to 32,000, a lot of them is going to let go people. And what them are going to do, the few that them have there is going to be doing the work for other people. I see it here in America. I can talk like that because I've seen it played out in America. When time it is placed heavily on the employer, they have to get that money back from somewhere. So what them start to do, unfortunately, we have to let you go. Due to unforeseeable circumstances, you have to go. You might, depends if you have a look plan, a look pen, or whatever, they might just cut you a look check and go on. So what if it was a company that have 100,000, then probably cut it down to 60,000. What gonna happen now is your duties were just to do this, that, and the third. Now you have the 3 people job. And then what is there in store for after them people there? Well, if come tell me hear something about the call center them. And the way me hear say that, in my brag and I say over 200,000 people get hired and bring the call center. I said to myself, say, boy, Trumpy, please, for the love God, I still love Jamaica. If I that your thing for do not bother take when no ties, no working ties, no. Me understand you want to make sure. You know what Trumpy say? Trumpy say a peer scammer. Unscrupulous, same kind of fresh pan him out, Trumpy him, and kind of that a Trump kind of look fresh pan him out, Him say peer scammer and choppers and that kind of simple unscrupulous people in Jamaica, and him don't feel that our information in the best interest of the American people, where them down there having it at the call center, having access to this and access to that, so they want to cut ties right there. So I say, Lord God, no sir, this wouldn't be nice. At that time they beg you that turn up. At that time, you already told Maureen? All right. Because sometimes I talk over here, them say, lie me I tell. He said, throughout I'm not one of their favorite person I could give two flying fuck. Yes. Every time he say something, them quick for say I lie me I tell. And the first thing I say, why? It not gonna look good. Though. Now let's go to education, right? Because I noticed neither party, and come here, my lovely lover of People's National Party. I think did they had something in the manifesto? Did the People's National Party add something pertaining to education? Because I'm going to be fair here. Because yeah, it did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They said something about tuition. Lord God, it just click my brain, click. The People's National Party did have something that if you have student loan, and if I'm wrong, I don't want anybody to appease me, correct me. I don't get offended. I don't get mad if any are irritated. If anybody correct me, I stand to be corrected. And like I said, I might not be saying it word for word, like, oh, you know, my integrity boss said it. But I think it go like something like, if you have outstanding something, it's like, I don't know if them are going to put it on the back end or them are going to do away with it. But he's going to make, it's like he got something out there for the student them. Yes, for the student them. And also forget like ways to pay. To go to like different ways to pay to go to college. So me when me hear that now, right? Me I said to myself, say, oh, the charities them at Jamaica go work out, right? Because and then me say the Jamaica Labour Party, me don't know if the cause must kind of take a little bit from it too, cause them that talk a little bit, but not as hard as only the ear market G that talk. So if them really do that, well, we hope them do something for education in a Jamaica. Because we have some very bright, aspiring, young, talented, very, intelligent young men and young women. So me all for that if they really do it. I know better come with no empty promises. You know what I'm weird? But what man say no, right? Will it be like, well, I don't like to be too choose with my words, them, you know. The Nard course, hold on there. Scholarship for the first in the family. There you go. See, I follow the thing. There you go. There you go. There you go. I think that was wonderful. I liked that. I like that. You know, because people deserve a chance. Because I noticed that not a lot of Jamaicans are big on education. Not a lot of them are. But then again, I'm saying the ones them that have the charity because they plan on cutting down. And you say if them do them things then, enough people now will come to them, you know, because Jamaican people with these so-called charity, I hear say no, oh me help. But me not look at them, you know, anytime them come a straight black. Me not argue with nobody. Anytime them come out of me, a straight black. You know what gonna happen if them really do that? Because you know it's a big money for them, you know. Because they might come out, or the government not doing anything, so them felt compelled with these charities to take up the work of the government and send people to school, buy books and whatever, pay a school fee. You know, so them don't like it. Them don't like it, you know. Them don't like it, my love. The North Coast High was built by PNP, running all the way from Westmoreland to Portland. When Portia lost it, it was stopped in St. Mary. The highway was to extend from Portland to St. Thomas. You know, Sam Andrew, you know, a lot of time when I read comments, I could contest it and say it's not true. That I know is true because I heard it from my grandmother. My grandmother's exact thing that you stated here was stated to the family. So I know what you just wrote there. Because if it was not true, but I say, okay, don't come over here with no lies because them over here watch the comment, they're listening, and then we'll turn on their line and say, them don't have BonGo live and BonGo this and BonGo that. But what you just stated is true. It is all facts. You know, all these charities that are popping up, right? That are stealing people money and scamming people money and lining their pockets. Let me tell you something. Something needs to be done about that. And if you notice, nothing was addressed on neither side about the scamming. So I'm sitting here like, are they undermining the scamming enterprise and the scammers in Jamaica? Anyone on the ear that even mentioned, even if you have one day talk about how the scamming in Jamaica is running rampant. Oh, the people are suffering both yard and abroad from the scamming enterprise. The Edward Seaga High was built by PNP and JLP only named the highway and not built it. I know. And I look back and I sit and you know, I ask the question again. What have Andrew Holness done that the People's National Party did not do? And up to now, I'm waiting for an answer. Because them say me biased, me wicked, and me bitter. Tell me something that the Jamaica Labour Party has done was solely had no connection to the People's National Party. Tell me something and then we'll come back and talk. Tell me and I will come back and talk. Somebody said to me, right? Say, Bongo, you're wicked. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm saying. Bongo, you're wicked. Look, oh, Andrew, take tourism. Make everybody I can get Wi-Fi. Because I tell you now, since this whole thing, you know, me not say nothing, you know, me I get it, you know. But me just hold it like a G. You understand? Hold it like a G. The person said to me, say, Bongo, you're wicked. Why not, you know, easy, you know. Look, oh, Andrew bring Jamaica into the 25th century. Look how he make sure everybody have Wi-Fi. Everybody have access to technology. I may say, hold on there. I don't live there. But I do, from time to time, indulge in Jamaican affairs, right? And I said to them, all right. Because our argument is bringing Jamaica into a first world country. Because them say everywhere you go, Wi-Fi there everywhere. But come on now. You go Panama, you get Wi-Fi. Yeah, you go Haiti, them have Wi-Fi. Dominican Republic, them have Wi-Fi. So, yeah, and it's a good step. It's a good step. Yeah, it's a good step. Because, yes, everybody have a smartphone. Everybody have whatever. So I'm saying, okay, that is good. So I said to her, what about healthcare? Because every time they come to me, I'm going to go right back to healthcare and education. I said, all right, that's good. Wi-Fi good. Everybody. But she said, you got to understand, people are watching right now, Bongo, and they need a Wi-Fi, they need a phone. So I said, okay, fine. Okay, bring in the Wi-Fi. And then bring in, I try to bring it up to first world country, as they say. What happened to healthcare? She said, you have to give them a little more time. That's the only thing she could have said to me. Yeah, come on now, Bongo. Come on, you have to give the man a little more time. Him can't do everything. Remember, say, him get the country in our wreck. And him have to repair all of the problems with People's National Party left give the man. So they expect it to happen overnight. So I asked her the question. So how long do you think, because she's a labor right, so how long do you want to give him to fix it? Cause me never disrespect her. Me never aggressive with her, wasn't being bitter. I said, all right, because she that come little kind of heavy. I said, all right. She said, the People's National Party wicked. Andrew take over, and the country was in shambles, and him had a lot of repair and a lot of work to do. So I said, okay. So I asked her, so how long a years you want? Because he got 9. Well, let's see how him do. Listen to me, Keely, you know. She said, let's see how him do with this 5 year. Me said, not good enough. If you are going to base it, him already get 9. You're to me, you have some uncertainty. Because you say, let's see how him do. If him do any better. That is what she said to me, you know. Let's see if him do look better. And I said to her, so that means you're not sure of what he's going to do within the next 5 years. Because you said, oh, we need to give him a chance and see if he will do anything better. Then I went to her and I said, when I said went to her, I'm going back and forth in Messenger. Because I didn't really want nobody call me. And she said, well, we know what we say and this and that. But I said, but 9 years I'm not going to say. So I said, again, what do you think about? I said, what do you think about the healthcare? Well, some of them tell life on the hospital. I say, you know what? You're making justification for bad behavior. Why would somebody, the pictures are out there. She said, yes, but some of them are make it more than what it seems. And I said, nope. That's why Jamaica will always have this kind of problem. When you don't know how to call a spade a spade. Because here you go, because you're a lover of that party, and rightfully you should, because I'm a lover of mine. But you have to learn how to call a spade a spade. If somebody in critical condition, and in result of not getting help, they lose them life. If 7 days or 10 days, you know, they always sit down. Or Jamaica art, fly a pitch by you. You understand? Some of them all defecate upon themselves. You will sit here and tell me about how sometimes the people that want Jamaica look bad, so they make it seem more than what it is. Come on. Come on. No. And then you wonder, Jabonga give them until month end. Yeah, me I give them 90 days, I give them 30. I think I might work with the 30. No, I'll stick with the 19. But things will start happen by the end, within the next 30 days. Yes. Because let me tell you something. I see the pictures. Me even ask her, so what is the reason for Coronel Regional Hospital not finished? You got to understand, and everything they make comparison to the People's National Party. Them say I forward them I go, but everything is backwards. So I'm say, okay, what is the reason? She said she live in a St. James. She said I lie them I tell Panda PM. I said, okay, then tell me the truth. She said them have to understand the condition where the Coronel Regional Hospital was in. It wasn't able for, for take care of people. So them I know I say I get that. I get that. I say, but there was funds allocated why it was not done. Because initially when them come out and them assess the job, they quoted a figure. Now it's up to about what? Talk to me chat about 25 million depend. And once again, don't quote me exactly upon the figures. I don't want you to go run out now and talk about me say 25 when it's supposed to be 20. But somewhere around that margin. So, but still yet, what is the excuse? Because at this point, they need for us to look down Conroy Regional Hospital, Because if another person go back out now to assess it again, you might hear say 50 million, or whatever it is. 50 million, 50 billion, or whatever. It's a real high number. So I might as well them just knock it down and then come back with a brand one for going at the first world ages. No, man, we need to do better with the health care. We can love whoever you want to love, but when things are not right, say Jamaica lawless bad, them like who they like, but them don't like what is right. You understand? Is it true me make people hold me accountable? If Marky G was to go in there and not do right, trust me, that come out and tell you. Anybody who follow me for a while know say I don't mind. I preach it every day. Hold me accountable. Correct me if I'm wrong. If Marky G under the as much me that still come out and I say, me love Marky G, one integrity bars, but we need to tighten up. But some people won't do that. They don't all when them see the things is not right, them out here. That year she no. So if you just drop everything and just focus on healthcare, I said your reasoning ability is kind of low, right? I'm not saying, but when somebody elects you, right, for governance of a whole country, and you have people, you have your parliament, your cabinet, you have your people that work, your MPs, everybody's working in one accord for a better Jamaica. You understand? So me no want to hear about if him for just drop everything and come for the health care. No, right now it needs immediate attention. Remember, Deadman said he won't give up Jamaica back to the PNP. All right. Okay. They choose Jamaica and the PM on the investigation. Me even hear she said, but the investigation thing that you said, DG, them say a lot of us that live up like in Canada, America, and Great Britain, I stick with nose in a Jamaica affairs and we don't even live them. Yeah, it's all the bright. Them say we don't even live there, but we want to have the most talk. And them say, them attack say, Andrew Holness and the investigation for this, that, and the third account and all kind of same thing. And them hear them now? Hear now? So Trump never, what she say? Trump never under investigation but still get elected. I say, but Trump is not the matter and right now. Say you is trying to deflect and distract. No, that's not where we're at. We're at Andrew Holness. We're at Andrew Holness. Well, let me tell you something, comrades, don't lose the faith. Like I said, if it's a true People's National Party supporter, you understand, stand firm, better must come, you understand, power for the people, yes, my love. Them I said time come. Them take our slogan, say time come to give him third term. Well, time will come where we're going to sit back and watch. How about that? Them say time come to give him third term. Well, time come we're going to sit back. Can we not ask Christ, It's not far away. It is not far away. You're going to hear things and make me be devoted. Because I even up on the people of job for 16 hours, I'm going to find time to highlight them. I say, come, comrade, come, sit here. And see them here. See them out here, ball. See them out here, cause Andrew. See them out here. But it's all on the tax. It's people where that Jamaica. It's anytime you see the taxi drivers, them a riot out there. Don't look on them. Me say I went down to see the taxi drivers them out there because enough of them went and vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. One heap of them. So when I see them out there talk about oh the government do this and the government do that, because me I tell you, me see the video them no 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I'm tell you, in the comment section, 1 p.m. and them not care them vote for because them claim saying under Andrew regime they were able to get them paperwork done so them can run taxi. Them say under the People's National Party them never get the option for do that. That is like me don't know certain measures never put in place or it was so hard for them or whatever. Andrew make it easy. So them say one Andrew badness. Yeah. So I tell them I get them ticket. And then car seats in thing. And now when them I get, you don't look. You grab and then look the green. Because them say, when you can sleep when the door and the window open. Crime rate is drastically reduced all the way down there. The economy is stable. Yes, you can look at work and can go on with it. But it's, you understand, it was good enough for them. It was good enough for them. Yes, the first 100 days, a judge. Hey, I'm here for it. Nobody must come on social media, especially Facebook, I beg, to help students back home. No more guys, keep your money to live your life. But you know what, Queen Carol? You know what I don't understand? Even now, right? Because remember, it's back to school, pretty much a month here or a month there, depends on where you live in the world, right? And even during this whole campaign, you know, what about shower? Enough of them had to go to other sources to get uniform, socks, book, pencil. I don't want to blame Marky G. Marky G is not the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Y'all getting it really, really twisted. He's not the Prime Minister. Why? A 3 year now, me no work. I mean, I look job no work no day. Even the farm workers, them. You know, you the plight of the farm workers, them. Say them can't go certain people I get access for go up on farm work. And I don't know if it's true, like I use the word alleged. That, you know, them I say, if you're not labor right, you have connection, you can't get. Some of the PNP people, them I say, them are bantan them. I don't know if it's true. I'm just going by what they're saying out here in social media street. Me I hear another alleged, let me use the word alleged, that even some of the houses, yes, PNP get some of the houses, but me hear say all labor rights get a little preference over. I don't know if it's true, but I can only tell you what social media is saying out here. Yeah, you understand? Them will feel it, people. Me tell them, make them laugh now. My grandmother tell me who laugh first. Yeah, man. And the last laugh are going to be the best laugh. You don't have to go back and forth with them because they're very argumentative. I notice them. And they want to send you upon your mother, your father. Don't argue with them, comrades. Just sit back and watch the war and laugh. I say, we are going to get the last laugh. Because them are talking about give him time. Let me ask you now. Honestly, in the chat. You don't think we don't see no much difference within 5 years? Are you guys really think we're going to see a big difference within the next 5 years? Talk to me. I don't think so. I have something to do and I stay on here more than 2 hours. Lord God. Okay, yeah. Because I'm sitting there, because sometimes, you know, whether we like it or not, he's our Prime Minister. So we still want to see some progress for Jamaica. I mean, I said on my head, say, all right. Whether I like it or not, him still, what me say about the different? What do you do different than the 9 years in did it, right? We're already about the road. Well, I'm go right back to El Kir. I'm going right back to El Kir. I want to see if the hospitals them. I mean, I want to know one hospital. Because Jamaica, it's not just one hospital team. I want to see the 14 parish them. The clinics. Try to find a way to make the doctors them and the nurses them the top run got Canada, England, and America. Because there's a big shortage of teachers, nurses, and doctors on the island. A lot of them here say them gone. Come here, I was the one that said Jamaica is so beautiful. And you understand? And people, you know, I run and leave. And I mean, so what? They might say because the salary low. The salary low. So them go a first world country because them see like, it is more, them can take care of them family, take care of themselves. And I don't mind, I don't blame them either. Because why the hell me in a government position and me can't take care of myself and take care of my family. Well, if me get an opportunity somewhere to make my life better, I am going to take it. Absolutely, I'm going to jump on it. My heart cries last night when I see what happened. Oh my goodness, God, people really so dumb. I am not a die-hearted, but Mark was going to do great for the people of the country, plus sweep out the corruption. And that's why I know that something is not right, Queen Carl, because every day, every step of the whole campaign trail, that was something that Marky G, my integrity boss, him kept hammering, wiping out corruption, make all the people accountable. And I say, you know what, every time I eat in the back of my head, I say, why I want that, but them will try to stop him some kind of way, Because mad corruption and things are going on Jamaica, Me say, why me not know, That the kind of get me look nervous. I mean, say, why them will try a thing, They might try a thing with the electrician. Because them know, say, it's Marky G, come on, You see all what of them scamming and all them corruption and them fraud. Enough of them, one by one, They might get flung out and haul up, You understand? I'm saying, I see it come play out last night. I saw it come and play out last night. I saw it come out and play out last night. Mama asking you something. Come here, Babsy Grange, or whatever the hell you want to name. Coming out of Spanish Town. Because anything that's in the media, you can talk about it. And especially something trending like election. If me see them put you back in there, right? And them say you can never lose a seat there. Them say you can never. Yeah, so the Spanish Town massive. I say she can never lose the seat. And she did ground there. So we are a little balloon them. Yeah. So why is Spanish Town is in such bad condition? Because Spanish Town in a bad condition in a chat. Very, very bad condition too. Very, very bad condition. And I said to myself, why? Nobody can know. And I said, one of them green and jump round her. One this, one that, I say. Then I'm talk about when we say die-hearted, them have a problem with it. So to be fair, everybody have that die-hearted side. The GLP have die-hearted people, the PNP have die-hearted people. But Bob saying, you have to go do something for Spanish Town. Yeah, man, it look bad. You have to bring it up a couple notch. You have to bring it up a couple notch. And then I tell you, St. Catherine, I tell you, disappoint me bigger. That's what disappoint me more than St. James. Come and look at me, say to myself, what happened to Portmore, Greater Portmore, Brayton, South Barrow, Naggles Head, Gregory Park, Surrey Meadows, Waterford, Independence City. You understand? Those were stronghold supporters of the People's National Party. We know that over there in the Spanish Town, yes, they have them labor right. And we know we have different turf and different that. But when I saw the numbers that came out of St. Catherine, I was highly disappointed. Not a thing was done. Me say, you see, when I go to Jamaica, I full speed ahead, flying through Spanish Town. All you see, and I'm not putting nobody down because a roof over your head is better than having none and being homeless. Up here, look how rusty zinc up, border. Yeah, you do have a few nice houses over there. Because no matter what, you're still going to have a few. You understand? Of niceness. But when we look at me and say, Lord Jesus, garbage there everywhere. Stagnant water run, and I say, full speed ahead driver. But to see how them are bigger up and well done, I'm like, we need to start thinking, Jamaicans. We need to just start thinking and stop being so licky. Because a lot of you were bought for this election. A lot of you. The 80,000 coming out of St. James and the 8,000. I don't know where this want to come from here on the platform. Like, really? When you not think about in the future, on a children's future, and if you're not older, on a grandchildren future, so nobody can buy me. I love Marky G for free. Me love the People's National Party for free. Nobody couldn't buy the girl, yeah, if I was down there on the battlefield. The way all me love the People's National Party, me love it for free. Not for sale. Couldn't be bought for a meager $8,000 or even $80,000. Let me ask you something that came up to the National Housing Trust, right? The National Housing Trust, right? You know, some really fool, you know. That's why sometimes when they call me dunce, me just laugh, you know. I thought the National Housing Trust, and correct me if I was wrong, right? Is where it's something that you can pay into it. You sign up for it, you pay into it. And if I'm wrong, like I said, you can correct it. I have no problem with it. You pay into it, and like when it get mature, you can borrow off of it. And they help you to get a home. Now, quick and short, may I put it. It's a little longer, but it's a quick and short. I mean, I said that was a really good thing. You know, so I found out last night that some people say them appear, what they call it, NHT, NHT near NHS, something like that. And up to now, they can't get a house. So me said to the person, what can go so? Me said, move from your man, you lie, you tell. Because me always hear them say, if you pay into it and it mature, you can get a loan, and if you approve a certain amount. She said, Natty, me not lie. She said, think I yesterday. She said, every time me try to get it, me not qualify. Me say, what the rotted? So all these years, me sit down there and think to the NH. I say, you sure you don't lie yet? Me hear me now? Because I know I'm a very funny person. Me say, you labor right? She said, no, nothing. So let me ask you guys, with the National Housing Trust, because sometimes they come to me and appeal like they tell you, know. Me don't know why some of them come and tell me like, because me tell you, me no, none of them from a kind of paint. I mean, I always beg them, please and thanks. You understand? Because people watch out my damn platform like an arc and do fine tooth comb, facts check, who tell lie, who not tell lie. So come here. Is it true that the Murphy, are you still here? Is it true that if you're with them and send them a blame PNP again, everything I blame PNP, not a PNP. You remember my grandmother used to tell me, so they used to say everything will go around them say a manly fault. I don't know if any older People's National Party supporters here can kind of, you know what I said. I remember my grandmother used to say, young boy, don't pay them no mind, because same thing they do to my leader. They used to say, everything go around and say a manly fault. You understand? A manly is to be blamed for everything. So, within, me I said, then what is the connection? Because again, he's been in power for 9 years. So, if there's something going on with NHT, and you're not able to pull or withdraw or buy a house. So it makes me today, I always have a little chart, you know. Me is going to go and research a little deeper in the NHT. Because sometimes when people tell me things, I don't really want to take what I'm going to say, you know. So chat, is it true that if you pay into it or draw into it, and you want to go to buy a house, even though you're mature, say you're true for the last 5 years or how many years, I'm telling you for true, and you see one house, them can still deny you, because sometimes the people in my social media lie, you know. I mean, I say that sounds a little far-fetched to me. Because me can't be paying into a system, and time now me say one look at house, and it's even like, you know, I don't know, big money, and them not granted to me. So I might tell you, well, me take back out my money. Me not take back my money out there. But she said, I need a problem in a bongo. She said, the house them. She said, she see one house of a McGill Palm. I don't know where it's McGill Palm, I love. But she said, but the name sound, when she said McGill Palm, I say, we call the palm tree, them come to mind or whatever. Because she said McGill Palm. And she said, she see one house over there where she don't want. And she said, they want $18 million. I said, $18 million? Me say, ratty clot. Me say, I lie. So she, you know, come keep on. I say, I like she tell. So she showed me the picture. Me say, if you ever see the house, my love, I want looking like one 2-bedroom house. Not that I'm putting on the house, right? Because me the things that McGill Pan now, because me through the name sound fancy. I thought it was one of them places that were fancy, you know, fabulous. And you know, Wally palm tree, and you know, the thing gated community. Me see one little cream color house, right? And she said 2-bedroom. And them have like the line them in the back of the yard. But the house them were like, anybody familiar with McGill Palm? Because I don't want to think I like me, I tell you now. But anyway, and it's like the house them kind of, them all have the same color, like a creamish kind of color, and them kind of close to each other. And she said she'd try to get the house and NHT The rent to own was very good. Yeah, it was very good, and I really would love if Andrew Holness take it and run with it, even though we know say it was part of whatever. Because at the end of the day, we want what is best for the Jamaican people. But I like that. I like that. You know what? I liked it too. The one with the landowner. Queen Cal, where the initiative, if you are on the land and whatever, you will get titles for it. I liked it, that one too. Let me tell you something. You see, the People's National Party manifesto had some great things in there. As much as that, you know, because even your 1 and 2 Labour even was commended and said, yes, some good things are in the manifesto. Yeah, they had some great things, great ideas, great plans. Anybody, can I like use the word hater and bad minds to say that the People's National Party manifesto, they had some great things in there. There are some great, I even see them piggyback in our fight. You understand? But they had some great things in there. So people, I have something to do. I'm not going to stay long because I really want to come back again and come dive zone and look a bit more, but I have to take care of some things. So people, my wonderful comrades, PNP for life. We know someone that look at Earth, yeah, because we don't really want to see Marky G come out to be the winner. But I'm telling you guys, we were victorious. The best, Queen Cal, you're not lying. You are not lying. You are not lying. The best, me I tell you, because me I tell you, I went through it. And everything, I put a big smile on my face. I mean, I said, Lord God. And that was one of the reasons why I was really pushing harder. Because I say yes, because he's my integrity boss. I know he was going to come through on the manifesto. That's why when I see me now, I wonder which one me there all over. I run the internet like a chicken with my head gone. So me know, me hear it, me see the messages. Me see someone on a very disappointed, someone I said no cry. I mean, I said, when I cry for? Cry for what? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Day one, we can't take it from, but the People's National Party was victorious. The People's National Party was victorious because we lick a couple seats from them. The way them bragging right now, you see, if them did, you say, I remember 14 we start with, you know. You see, if them they are liquid, another 4, and them have more, I go into it, and them I brag them way, I may sit back and I pray the thing and I say, but them really see the bigger picture right here now. Then one minute I look and say 400,000 on one side, 400,000. I say, right, the people them not say what I go on now. When we look and say all the Prime Minister almost losing seat, I say, right, the Labour right, them not really see now. All them say a win is a win, which a win is a win. A win is a win. They now look on the bigger picture. And those kind of minded people say they want to move Jamaica in the right direction. To be honest with you, PNP leave the country in a good shape. You know what? And I'm not being biased here. I don't think the country was in that bad of a shape. Yep. Because they like to run and say that the country was in such bad shape and Andrew Holness had to take over and there was so much work to be done. You understand? And it can't happen in 5 years. It can't happen in 9 years. So me the life ask them the question. If we not say nothing dramatic with the health care, education, as them say, so we forgive another 5 years again. So by the time you're looking there for 50 years, old and grey, I think they know what. Like when them love the first world business, I think they need to get to a point where after so much term, you cannot run again. What do you think, chat? Me saying, even some of the Labour right them, they fret, Maureen. They were fretting. They were fretting. I mean, I say, blouse and skirt, them they fret. Me say, right now, them upset bad over Anne-Marie Vaz. Them a talk about say a Vibes Cartel pay after people them because the man was him attorney. You know say we're gonna hear a lot of rumors, alleged, stories and all this kind of stuff. We know cause politics and religion, when you come in these areas, you can expect anything. People gonna get heated, people gonna get bitter, people gonna come with fabrication, so we can expect anything. But me saying, you see that one day with Anne-Marie Vaz, them never ready. Them never ready. Not even she never ready. I know, me say when she come there and look up press something, her voice was so low. And me tell she's a woman who always upbeat, bubbly, and a galang. And me say she never ready for that 6 year 9 year. Right now, me tell all her husband, If I'm happy to him come out and him say something, and I read deeper in a way, I say, I think deeper, I say, I wonder if I some bad man thing in my own way. Because you know, feel reputation out there, there are vast reputation out there. And I said to myself, saying, why? But she did build some road though. But let's be clear, we have to give it to her. She built some road. But she built it on with the taxpayers' money. So sometimes when you come politically correct, remember, you know, we gave her a position. We gave her a job. So she was doing her job. So we have to give her credit for that. She was doing her job. So, but when I make it look like she go in her pocket, go take out and build a road them. No. She built it off the taxpayers' money and she was doing her job. Give her credit for her job, yes. But we don't have to stop it. We don't have to stop it. A highway robbery, he lost his seat, but God is not sleeping. Let me tell you something. When they can't come for me, come back bride, I'm not looking, I'm not look degree, I'm not looking. But me not care, them thief the election. I that me I say. Me not care when none of the ones say they can turn on the camera. It's me say it. And if when the one say me now, they can beat up on chest, me now local, then thief the election. And I that me I say. Something is very, very fishy. You understand? Something is very, very fishy. Because there's two people. Andrew Holness is one. Where if you look at, if you look at Marky G, you know, and Fame, the next person who might run against, I think Marky G was like 9,000 or so. We up there, and Fame was like little bit down there. When you look at the comparison with Andrew Holness and that person, all the time the man I ride the storm. And when them see say it never look good in them favor, them just flip the numbers. Look on beat me, that me say. That me say, me now have to ask if I phone the truth, I'm what me say. You understand? If I don't like it, I phone the business. Yes, he is. Call me bitter, call me whatever no one do. It don't makes me no difference. Yeah. So then I look funny to the chat. I'm a Commrades, me I talk to. That not look funny. It look funny bad. It look funny. Bad. Can I get one more likes before I go? My nice, wonderful people. It look funny bad. Me not tell a lie. It look funny. And then some of them were even close because right now the big thing, you know, them said them are push it through where them do a recount for Anne-Marie Vaz. But I feel like if them do a recount for her, all of them were close, like by 100 and something and 200, then all of them need for recount. All of them need to be recount then. In the state, those numbers would result in a runoff because they were very close. Very, very close. So if them are do it for Anne-Marie Vaz, because them are pushing the liberals, them are push for it to be a recount. That means because enough of them were very, very close. Me say 100 and something. Me say 200 and something. But people, the low turnout, People's National Party, I was disappointed in. I'm loving, you know. You know, just like you have a child and you love them, but you still have to correct them. You understand? Correct them with love. People's National Party, we could have done way better with the turnout. The turnout was very, very low. The way I me say when I come at the rallies them, the parish meeting, and whatever, and the numbers, anyway, forget they come on, man. I love on the same way, but we could have done better. You understand? We come out victorious because, yes, we capture a couple seats well. You understand? Yeah, split it in half. And them weren't able to gain no new seat and none of them kind of something. We get it. But when they could come, because if when they really come out, like when they come out for the rally, we'd have a different turnout. We'd have a different turnout. When they go up on the buses, them when do everything, they want to find everywhere. And I looked at that and I was like, Jamaica have how many people? Jamaica have what, 2 million people? How much people Jamaica have? Lord God, all that me need for go look up. You understand? But them have, me know say over 1 million or something. Me don't know if it reach 2 million. Like I said, don't quote me on the numbers. And only thing we could get is 400 and something on the GLP side and 400 and something thousand on the PNP. Very low. Unacceptable. My comrades, me love you know. The months them go fast, you know. By the time you look again, you know, it's another 5 years or 4 years around the corner again, you know, comrade. The days then, by the time you wake up a time for go back to bed. By the time you look the week, Monday and Friday. By the time Friday we are going in our November. By the time you look 5 years, come on, man, we can't make that mistake again. We have to learn from the mistake that what we do. And Marky G, I love you. Big on my integrity bars. But I want him to tell it all. You say the social media, because we live in an era of social media. You say everything you do, fling it on social media. Because Andrew Holness did it. Everything Andrew Holness do, and because everybody, all them granny and then grandmother and great grand have a smartphone, all them say Andrew do this, Andrew do that, Andrew lift up the dog, Andrew hug the old woman, Andrew still that cut ribbon, everything. Marky G, if you are selected again to run for the Prime Minister of Jamaica, make your social media presence active. Make your social media presence active. Double tap the screen for my people. Everything you do, that ship on social media. Cause everything you hear there, oh, them sip and do this on social media, make it be very active. You know, I'm not going to say I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm not bitter and I'm not mad. I just felt like, you know, we should have come out a little bit more. Very, very low, unacceptable. And well, let me tell you something. You see the EOJ, when the EOJ, them need something better. Then what happened to the integrity lamp? Anybody in the comment section can shed any light on it? Because I thought the integrity lamps were supposed to be in place. Because when the 15-year-old came into question, if the integrity lamp was in place, why would she able to vote? I don't get it. So is it fair for me to conclude that they were not in place, the integrity lamp that they were talking about? Because I was saying to myself, there is no way. No way. No way. There was so many disruption. There was just so much thing going. So, but you know what I'm saying? It's not only this election. I've heard in previous elections that they buy vote. And I used to shrug it off. Being an American, I'm like, there's no way. When you can go out and execute your right to vote. But no, I saw it firsthand. Because I heard it. I heard it on a live. And then somebody brought my attention to the one in St. James. And I'm saying, people really for true. You know what I'm saying? Here in America, I cannot speak for Canada or the UK. You know it's a big prison what that? Bumbo cleats. Blouse and skirt. You tampering with, during an election, right? You tampering with the box or tampering with the vote. Me say you go walk out like that thing say you hold up 10 armor truck. Jamaica is very lawless. They make them get away with so much. You understand? So much. But anyway, guys, I have to go. Big up a nice, clean Comrades for life. Big up to all the People's National Party supporters. Yes, we did not win, but we still came up victorious. Love, 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 and love alone and not love, you know. You understand? We're now watching nice. Anybody want to come out and chat up them out, we're now watching nice. We still focus. Even though they won, we still focus. Me tell you, say, 4 to 5 years is just around the corner. And we're going to hold them accountable for everything. Starting from today, everything we're wrong when them do, me have a log. Me are going on my iPhone note. Me are going on my have another phone. And me are log everything. Because them tend to forget, you know. Yes, them tend to forget. And Andrew Holness, my cousin tell me to ask you again, when can she get some water? My cousin said to ask you again, said not to ask him again, when can she get water? I talked about it. Water has not come through that area in a while. They don't have any water. She buys water, she claims. I mean, I said, how do people buy water? May I ask her, don't she have one of those containers that I see Jamaicans have next to their house where they can like put water in there and store it like for when situation arise like this where there's no water? So what I'm going to do, right, I'm going to ask her because she probably need to have one because I see the houses have like a container and they store water like when water gone, but she has not had water in months. Can you imagine not having water months? She said she was buying water from a truck. I said, water from a truck, is that good for you to consume water from a truck to drink? She said when she buy the water, then boil. I'm like, are we in 2025? I'm like, she said, yeah, what we can do, we have to do, you understand? And she said, no, not even the water truck is coming around. So Andrew Holness, I'm asking you, can the people of Jamaica get water? Yeah, water. And again, she said she have to burn her garbage because sometimes months she don't see the garbage truck. Remember under the Jamaica Labour Party, listen about how much garbage truck? Where are the garbage truck? I'm not asking too much and I'm not disrespecting you, sir. Because you're the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Can the Jamaican people get water? I just played something where the woman can play it again before I go away. I want to play it again because you have some little newcomers just come. And so let's play it again before I
Lord, this one Damien Crawford. We are my boss. JP, you come here, come country band, so then give me water tank for the 9 year. Labor right in a power. This is what they give we in our community.
But you know what I don't understand with her story though? She said 9 years they've been having a water problem. And she said right up to election, you know, then them come and gave her the water tank. That's what I'm saying. Where are thinking capabilities? Because if I'm under this government for 9 years, I've been having water issues, and they never address it. When I'm a PNP or a GLP, right? And as soon as election time come around, they want to come drop these tanks with a label on there says GLP, right? With a little nozzle for the water to come through. Not even have the courtesy to put the water in there. And then that would have looked suspicious to me. Because I'm going to say that got to be election tactics. Because all this time we've been yearning, oh so convenient that you coming round now to give me water. I would take the water, you know, but that wouldn't validate for me to get my vote. Because common sense would tell me, oh, so you want my vote. So you didn't care for me through the whole 9 years? A simple thing as water. Water is like part of staff of life. And people are struggling with this water condition. She showed the tank and there's no water in there. My cousin, like second cousin, was saying that one of the water truck, when they get the water from, them even boil it and the baby still gets sick from the water. I don't know if it's true. I'm not trying to taint anybody's business, taint the country to make it look bad or anything. I'm just telling you the plight of the people that are telling me. You understand? So I said, but I thought back in the 60s, 50s, but I am not born nowhere close to that. But anyway, I was saying to myself, right? I thought when Jamaica had, you remember when they had malaria and all kind of something, people used to boil water. So I thought once you boil the water, you could, you know, drink it and whatever. But she was saying that the baby gets sick from the water when them coming at the truck. So I said, probably you're not boiling it long enough. Why not you boil it and, you know, me don't know. I don't know. But anyway, Andrew Olis, the people that want water. They want water.
You come here, come cut ribbon. And look at the sweetest thing about it. Not even a drip of water. Kuya. Not even a drip of water. And hand you come here, come cut ribbon. You don't tell me now. Eh? You don't tell me now. Dead or not dead? Blind in blood clot.
Wow, that's sad though. These things actually break my heart when I hear things like these.
Hey, dead people. Blind, no. Hey, dead people.
They said she tear up the green thing.
Don't come back around there, out of order.
You're there. She said, Andrew, please don't come back around here.
9 years. And it.
But lady, I'm not going to agree with you there. You're saying that Andrew Olis must not come back around here 9 years. But you have to put your emotions to the side a little bit. You need the water, right? He is the Prime Minister. All you got to do is hold him accountable. But then again, how are they going to hold? Because I'm so lawless down there. Probably if the woman go open her mouth and talk too much, then beat her. Lord God, I don't know if I tell you, lady. Because it would be nice if you go to your MP, bring the situation, but can that resolve it? Because you say, Mac here said the PNP, the MP them, if the area is a strong old PNP, me hear the cry of the people, them say them not get much help. Then again, I don't know why Jamaica is in a state of affairs. That's all. I just want good for it. I tell you the truth. I really want good for it. I just really want good for it. And sometimes I wish I could be a superwoman and do certain things. Because things like water, you know, not able to have water, your garbage will pile up. You understand? You know, see garbage truck. Some areas people can't burn them garbage, so the garbage just sit on there until when the garbage truck come for it. It's sad, people. It's very, very sad. But I'm not going to lose hope. I'm not going to lose hope. I really love Jamaica, the island, the beautiful island of Jamaica, and I want to see the good of Jamaica. So I'm gonna hold the faith and just hope that better days are yet to come, right? So with that said, big up, I'm bigging up again. But I'm telling my love my comrades, them, hey, if you see sometime when I'm up on the internet, so we are some peaceful set of people, and we are all have vibes, and we are talk, about politics and talk about, just the People's National Party, the different members from out of Hanover, from here, so from Kingston, from Northway, them kind of way that we are all a vibe. And so we just laugh. We just laugh and this whatever, no hostility, none of that. So no all the faith here, we still will get a better Jamaica comrade. I want to say one PNP for life. One PNP. So with that said, guys, I have something to do. Thank you for giving me the time to hold a little vibes hold on and talk about it. And I will be back later again. I'll try to kind of bear in mind the UK time. And I will come back and see you guys later, all right? And as always, love and love alone. One bongo nothing. And I just write the thing said. And people, when I want to hear them, I call my name, don't look. When I don't look and don't listen, because me not looking. So if me not looking, no need for look, all right? We have to understand how social media running on. When I understand, people love mix up, people do a lot of fabrication. So don't even look and I don't want to hear. You understand? Because how I do my life is different. So when I do a live on me here, and anybody want to curse me, I care zero. Because I'm not going to go back and forth with anybody. New day is not new for nothing. New topic. You understand? New topic. New conversation. No, not same one going on for a whole year. No, that's not me, all right? So big up your nice clean self, and thanks for watching, all right? See you guys later. Bye-bye.